Hey, I'm Tim the Milkman, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness. Good morning. I'm standing here in the showroom of Streetside Classics. We're just off of I-20 at Thornton Road in Lithia Springs, Georgia. I'm standing here with Greg. Greg, tell us about what's going on this morning.
Good to see you this morning. We're actually having a big car show. All the proceeds go to a Gift of Love, local charity here.
Yes, sir.
And we're just having a good time out here. We got a bunch of vendors, a bunch of bands. We have a car show in the back today. Probably about 300 or 400 classic cars out here.
Yes, sir. They're piling in right now. That's a bunch of hot rods out there.
That's right. In addition to the 300 we have here in the showroom. So.
Excellent. 300?
Yep.
Wow. That's amazing, dude.
Absolutely.
Well, what do y'all do here? I mean, you take cars in from all over the United States and sell them all over the world, right?
You got it. We actually have a consignment dealership here. We specialize in consignment only.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, so it's we got a little bit of everything. Everything for everybody. You got it.
I'm looking at a 63 split window sitting right here in the showroom. Man, that thing's beautiful.
It is. It's not an accident that I asked that be parked up here in the front so we can look at it every day.
Gotcha.
That is
and now this orange Camaro sitting over here. Is that like a Copo replica? Is that?
Great question. That one could be the real deal, but it's built to exact Copo specs, every single thing. It's got the right block in it. It just does not have the paperwork.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, that's a beautiful car as well. It looks great. And a GSX sitting over there next to it?
Yeah, that one's a special car. That's a Buick Motion GSX. It's the only one to ever be built by Motion Performance from the factory. It's the highest horsepower, biggest engine you could ever get in this car.
Man, you got one of the best jobs in the world. You come to work surrounded by classic muscle, buddy. You can't get no better than that.
It's not bad.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Y'all do a great job here, buddy. Thanks, Greg.
Nice to meet you.
All right, sir.
Appreciate it.
Hey man, the parking lot's filling up quick. If you're gonna register a car, you need to get in here now. We got a whole line going this way, a whole line going that way. We got the Milkman's baby over there, along with the Friends with Old Cars line up over there. Reserved spots, you know? Hey, early bird gets the worm, or a good spot at the car show. Hey, check this out. Looks like a 40 Willys. I'm looking at the specs here on this one, and it's reading 61,995. Can you imagine what's under the hood of this thing? Wow, there's no telling. It's got a pair of eyes in the scoop though. That ought to tell you it's kind of angry. Black and red interior, got a skull on the shifter. Wow, that thing's amazing. Somebody spent a lot of time and money on that thing. Hey, we found us another, man, this is a stretched hot rod here. This is another fine example from Frog Hot Rods. That's old Kermit over there. What are you doing, Kermit? Setting your valve on this thing?
Yeah, we're running through the valve so we can start this thing out and make a little noise for everybody.
You gonna start it up and light the candles?
Light the candles and burn some fuel, man. Make them
right.
Cry a little bit.
I bet we can feel the pavement pounding when you fire this baby up, right?
We got her tuned up for about 3,000 horsepower today.
3,000 horsepower.
Yeah, man, this son of gun do up all the way 35, 38, just according to what tune-up you want to put on it.
Wow, amazing. Man, so this is an alcohol burner?
Yes, it's top alcohol dragster. It runs 540s at 285 in a quarter. It'll run 390s at 210 in an eighth.
Man, that's pretty quick. That's like a slap in the, well, I ain't gonna say ass, but you know,
it's like sitting at a stoplight and getting hit by a tractor and trailer.
It'll get it done, won't it, buddy?
It'll carry the mail, man.
I hear you. So you got all the necessary tools going on? Wow. How long is this thing, Kermit?
It's a 285-inch wheelbase.
285-inch wheelbase. A couple of chutes on the back of it. Get the big old wing. Man, what a hot rod. So when we gonna hear this thing fire up, man? How long is it gonna take you?
Oh, about 30, 40 minutes. We'll have this son of gun ready to go, man.
Cool. All right. 30 or 40 minutes. There you have it. We're gonna listen to it run.
That's what I'm talking about.
So when you can just back up just like one step back.
so we can fill that in the ground. That'll make your brain rumble. Hey man, I can hear that through my brain. Pounding the ground. Little bit. Yeah. Woo. Hey, we're back, and look who I found. Local celebrity wandering around the car show. You like hot rods too, don't you, Sam?
I love hot rods, and I'm not a celebrity. Celebrities have people do things for them. I even cut my own grass, man.
So you're not a celebrity if you cut your own grass?
That's exactly right.
Well, I guess I'm not a celebrity either because I cut my own grass.
The Milkman does a great job. Come on to our local shows. Support all the local shows and local charities because that's what it's all about here. This is a big show. 700 or 800 cars, a lot of great causes, Gift of Love, Humane Society. Thanks for having me on here, buddy.
Yes, sir. No problem, Sam. And we'll catch you at our cruise in probably?
Yep.
All right. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks for coming out, Sam.
My pleasure.
All right. Hey, they call him Cooter, and he brings his rust ride up to the car show. Man, tell us a little bit about this thing. What year is it?
1951 Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Drove it around for the first couple of years with the original engine, transmission, whole works. That didn't work real well for long distance, so this here is actually a 250 out of a 78 Chevrolet truck.
Okay, so this thing's fairly dependable, and you drive it all the time, don't you?
Oh yeah, drive it all the time. I built an adapter to run a early valve cover on it.
Yeah.
Early oil filter assembly, give it the old look. Electronic ignition in the
oh yeah, that
just to give it an older look distributor.
Right, that electronic stuff, that's a lot better upgrade, right?
Oh yeah, and been to Gadsden many times, the Ocala a couple of times, to Bulletproof down there, and it gets 24 miles of the gallon.
Man, that's great. And I suggest never painting it. This thing's awesome.
Well, I keep thinking about it, but it's just, with kids, it's consuming.
I would not paint this car. This is awesome just the way it is, man. That's cool.
Yeah, if somebody bumps into it, it'd take me about an hour to figure out where. So.
Yeah, it don't matter. You don't have to wash it on a regular basis. There's benefits to this.
Oh yeah.
Excellent, dude.
Yeah, low cost on car cleanup.
Yeah, real cool, man.
Just clean the windows, rain exit, and you're ready to go.
You painted the rims.
You got to clean the white walls.
Yeah, you painted the rims to match the engine, and you got white walls on it. That's cool.
And then we got the cooler in the back. It's it's a Chip Foose and Little Daddy Roth special.
Oh,
it's
cool.
More than a car probably.
Yeah, gotcha.
But that was one Chip Foose drew on and Little Daddy Roth.
Oh, really?
Big Daddy's son
Okay.
drew on and drew Rat Fink and all that on the cooler on it.
How long have you had this thing?
About 8 years.
8 years. Wow. Okay.
And it's just age and.
That's a cool ride, man. I appreciate you bringing it out. Thanks for showing it, man.
I appreciate
All
it.
right.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. And I'm here with another hot rod lover, Streetside Classic Car Show. I'm standing here with Jim, and he brought us a beautiful 57. That's a 57 convertible, right?
Convertible Polara, yes.
Sir. Man, that thing's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one that I got about a year and a half ago. But a guy that I know up in Manchester, Tennessee, Cliff Green, he bought it. We went up to look at another car, a red one, and then he showed us this. My wife saw it and she said, "Oh no,
Wow.
oh my gosh!" I said, "Let's go drive," and she said, "No, I don't want. No, let's not drive it." Says, "Let's take the top down." No.
She knew you had to have it, right?
Well, she knew she had to have it.
Oh, wow, she likes it, right?
Yeah, she liked it.
Man, that is a beautiful color. Is that factory color?
Yeah, factory color. It's called Larkspur Blue.
Gotcha. It goes really nice with the interior.
Yeah.
Got some polished pieces on the engine and all.
Yeah, it's got a 350 engine with a turbohydromatic 350 on it. So it's been bored out 30 thousandths over. And it's got a
so it's not stock then, right?
No, it's not a stock.
So this convertible baby will run down the highway pretty good.
It's got a little over 300 horsepower on it,
Nice.
so it goes pretty well.
Cool. A little polished intake, some Chevrolet valve covers. Nice little air cleaner there, chrome alternator. That's original radiator, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Okay.
And like I said, it's got a few little modifications to it, but try to keep it as much stock as possible.
Yeah, I see that electric fan on the outside there. That
Well, it gets hot. Yeah, if it gets hot
sitting in traffic,
sitting
right?
in traffic, there's a fan. I got a switch up underneath the dash.
Yes,
Flip the switch on and turn the thing on.
Gotcha.
Looks good.
All right, beautiful example of a 57 Chevrolet, man. That is gorgeous. Really nice.
My very first car was a 57 Chevy back in the 60s, and I had it all fixed up real nice, Matador red, and I was in high school. I put in a 4-speed Muncie transmission in it, and then somebody came on the high school parking lot and stole it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so 40 years later, I buy another car.
Yeah, gotcha. Yep, it happens sometimes. That's a shame, but you know how it is.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
They found it about 3 months later, completely stripped.
Oh.
I sold the body to a buddy of mine for $50.
Oh, man.
And he had a 57. The body on mine was a little better than his, so he swapped everything out.
So, got a picture of it on there?
Yeah, that's a picture. It's been a total frame-off restoration. That picture, you look at it from different angles. It shows
I'm seeing that.
unrestored, and then you go back
That
and
is
the
cool.
side is restored.
That's cool. Where did you have that photo made up?
I did that up in Pigeon Forge. Just went to Pigeon Forge a couple weeks ago, and there was a guy up there that did those things. So, and I had some pictures on my computer, so I just emailed it over to him, and he made some copies of it.
All right, sir. Well, that is a beautiful car, man. I appreciate you bringing it out and showing it to us, Jim. All right. Hey, Mike. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Mike Leslie.
Hey, man. I happened to notice this car from over there, man. And I was wondering, what is this thing?
It's a 66 Dodge Polara.
A Polara.
Yeah.
Well, you don't see those every day.
You don't. It was extremely rare. At least they're rare in this form. They were usually grandparents' cars and things like that.
Right.
So.
Yeah. These are major cruisers, and this is a convertible. Man, are those badges correct? Is that a 383?
It is a 383. It's the original motor.
Nice.
Yep. It's a good car. It's got the 727 transmission in it.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it's got the 276 rear end, so it was geared towards fuel economy.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
So you got the highway gear in it.
Right, exactly.
Well, that's better gas mileage when you're cruising, right?
It is. That's all right. It still works out.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So you don't burn too much rubber in it.
No,
you know.
not at all.
Okay.
It looks like it does, but it doesn't.
It does. Look like those wheels are cool.
Yeah, thank you. There's staggered rims, front and rear, 17s and 18s in the rear.
Oh yeah.
And then the rears are even wider.
Gives it a nice stance.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
2.5 inch exhaust all the way back through the mufflers and
nice. Where are you from?
Cumming, Georgia.
Okay. Wow, Cumming. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get them all from all over to come to this show now.
Is that right?
It makes for a good show.
Oh yeah, this is a great turnout today.
Oh, it is, man. There's no telling how many cars are here.
It's a lot of beautiful
Just in the back parking lot here, it looks like 300 cars.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. And then there's the other side over there. And
yeah, the front is packed.
Yeah,
that is cool.
A lot of good cars out here.
So you have this car painted like that?
It's candy apple, yeah.
Yeah, it does look candy.
It's you know, it's a weekend driver. It's not designed to put in a bubble and never drive it.
Right. You got to enjoy it, man.
Right, exactly. You know, I bought it for the wife and the kids, and
that's cool.
We go out, and it only comes out on a day like this, and we go out and have a good time.
Well, it's a beautiful day for it. Hey, I appreciate you showing it to us, Mike. Thank you, sir.